Welcome back to my channel, Inform AI. Today's video, where we will be discussing one of the most controversial topics in science, the CRISPR gene editing technique and its use in editing human embryos. While this technology holds great promise for curing genetic diseases and improving human health, it has raised serious ethical concerns about the potential risks and unintended consequences of editing the human germline. Join us as we explore the ethical and social implications of CRISPR and discuss the need for responsible use and regulation of this groundbreaking technology. CRISPR gene editing technique is a revolutionary technology that enables scientists to edit genes with precision and ease. While this technology has been used successfully in various areas, including agriculture and medicine, the use of CRISPR to edit human embryos has raised ethical concerns. The CRISPR-Cas9 system works by cutting specific DNA sequences and replacing them with new ones. This technology has the potential to cure genetic disorders, prevent inherited diseases, and improve human health overall. However, editing genes in human embryos raises ethical concerns because it can lead to permanent changes that will be passed down to future generations. One of the primary ethical concerns regarding the use of CRISPR on human embryos is safety. Editing genes in early-stage embryos can result in unintended consequences, including mutations that could lead to developmental abnormalities or even cancer. Scientists have yet to fully understand the long-term effects of gene editing in humans, making it a risky proposition. Another concern is the possibility of creating a designer baby. This involves selecting specific traits such as intelligence, physical appearance, and athletic ability. While this might seem appealing to some, it raises serious ethical questions, including the possibility of creating a society of genetically enhanced individuals and exacerbating social inequality. Another ethical concern is the lack of consent. Editing genes in embryos will lead to permanent changes that the individual has no say in. It raises the question of who has the right to decide what changes are made to an individual's genetic makeup. There is also a concern that gene editing could be used to create a perfect human, leading to discrimination against those who are deemed imperfect or undesirable. This could lead to the creation of a society that values certain traits over others, leading to discrimination and social injustice. The use of CRISPR in human embryos raises questions about the sanctity of life. Editing genes in embryos can be seen as playing God and interfering with the natural process of life. This raises questions about what it means to be human and what our responsibilities are to future generations. There are also concerns about the use of CRISPR in reproductive medicine. Editing genes in embryos could lead to the creation of designer babies for infertile couples, which raises questions about the ethics of using this technology for non-medical purposes. The use of CRISPR in human embryos raises concerns about informed consent. It is unclear whether individuals fully understand the potential risks and long-term consequences of gene editing. This raises questions about the ethics of using CRISPR in a medical context. Another ethical concern is the possibility of unintended consequences. Gene editing is a complex process, and there is always the possibility of unintended consequences that could have long-term implications for the individual and society as a whole. The use of CRISPR in human embryos raises concerns about justice and fairness. It is unclear who will have access to this technology and who will benefit from it. This could lead to a situation where only the wealthy can afford to edit their genes, creating further social inequality. There are also concerns about the role of regulation in gene editing. While there is a need for regulations to ensure the safety and ethical use of CRISPR, some worry that regulations could stifle scientific innovation and hinder progress. The use of CRISPR in human embryos raises concerns about international regulation. While some countries have strict regulations on gene editing, others do not. This could lead to a situation where individuals travel to countries with lax regulations to have their genes edited, leading to a global race to create the perfect humans. In conclusion, while the CRISPR gene editing technique holds immense potential for improving human health, the use of this technology to edit human embryos raises serious ethical concerns. It is essential that we have a global conversation about the ethical and social implications of CRISPR and develop a regulatory framework that ensures the safe and ethical use of this technology. As we continue to explore the possibilities of gene editing, we must also consider the long-term implications for individuals, society, and the world.